you'll clear space to where you can get your back pockets to your heels. And at this moment right here, this would be technically a 6-point squat. So you have 6 points of contact. If you look at squats, you're just getting your back pockets to your heels, but with 2 points of contact. So now you're in a loaded exercise. So you're loading up your hips, your ankles, and your lower limb. We want to have a flat back at this moment. So you'll notice that we don't want to be rounded where we're super tucked at the tail. I'm still going to feel like my tailbone is lifted, but the appearance is actually going to be flexion. So you're actually in a flat back here. You're in a flex state. You have a little bit of posterior tilt. The difference of a long decompressed flexion and a shortened compressed flexion like this is the difference in shape of rounded versus flat. So I want a flat back as you load, and I want an arched back as you extend. So this is sort of the breadth of the lower back, and part of that Fryet's second law and coupled motion of the spine is that we're combining flexion, side flexion, and transverse, torsion together to get that bow in the spine. So you need flexion and you need extension. You need side bends on both sides. You need the ability to turn. You got to have all the ranges play out. You can't just be in one part of it, or the capsule would die. So it needs that movement to stay healthy. The difference is your tail back crown forward. So your flexion doesn't look like the flexion that you Google where it's like the rounded old man at the grocery store. It's a nice, strong, flat back. And then when we go to extend, or we go to launch ourselves and accelerate forward, we corner, that's where we get anterior tilt and extension. So from a side view, it makes sense. It's like a catapult, right? So I load back, posterior tilt, boom, anterior tilt forward. In each step, we have a little bit of this. And there's a little bit of flexion, then a little bit of extension. So allow a little bit of movement in your lower back